exploration of the hidden gems of India is complete without some time spent in the mountains. It is the Himalayas after all, arguably the most beautiful and enchanting part of our geography. The mountains are rife with awesome places to visit, but after a little bit of discussion and searching, we narrowed down on a tiny village called Barot. For the third part of the Hidden Gem series, we have come to the mountains. It's going to be a couple of days of lush greenery, crisp mountain air and lots of mountain twisties. Barot is hidden away in a valley somewhere, so to access it required us to drive on mountain twisties for hours, and we were not complaining. You see, our ride this time around is the Hyundai Tucson, a car that is literally named after mountains. A comfortable and fully loaded diesel car, the Tucson took to the mountain roads like ants to honey. For an SUV, the Tucson is surprisingly adept at carving these mountain twisties. That top-heavy feeling is absolutely minimized and body roll is at a bare minimum. Plus, despite being a spacious car, it really doesn't feel too big on these narrow roads. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? Armed with some fishing rods, we drove to some pools that ought to be teeming with trout. Well, to be honest, I have never caught a fish in my life. I have no idea how you're supposed to catch a fish. But Surjit here is going to teach me how to do this. Angling turned out to be a lot more complicated than just casting a line, and after many failed casts did I finally manage to catch one small trout. I immediately felt bad for the writhing bugger though, so I just tossed it back into the river. Barot is the kind of place you go to just kick back and rejuvenate your soul. I spent evenings walking through the surrounding hills or playing with the immensely affable mountain dogs. I even got myself a traditional hat to fit in better. After a couple of days of utter relaxation, it was time to head back to the chaos of everyday life. I loaded the Tucson without any help from our crew, that smart boot really came in handy, and set off, chugging away the miles as I already started feeling nostalgic for the mountains.